Hello, everybody. This is Lauren of Plan Mosh Plan. Welcome back to another memory plan with me. This week, I am memory planning the week of August 16th in my Aura Estelle Cloud Planner. I am using this kit from Crafts by Towie, which I am trying to see if I can read the name of on it. This was the one Francesca named, wasn't it? Oh, Summer Sorbet. There it is. I love this kit. I loved using this kit. It is such a beautiful kit. The florals in it are gorgeous. It's just like a bunch of dahlias, I think, which are some of my all-time favorite flowers. And it's like just Summer Sorbet is honestly such a good name for it because it's just these really kind of like sorbet pink and peach colors, which is totally my thing. So I really loved it. I loved planning with it. I loved how it came out. You may be looking at this and being like, wow, Lauren, this is a very quick video. And I actually didn't speed this one up all that much. It's just Crafts by Towie kits are so easy for me to work with that I don't have to sit there and like be like, oh, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna mark this? Like I'm stuck. I don't know. I don't have any stickers I want to pull in. Like I can just, it's such a quick process for me because working with her kits are truly such a joy. Aside from like her kit format being really good, the style of her stickers, because I've said this before. I don't know if I said this in the last plan with me because I just recently uploaded another plan with me with one of her kits. I don't know if I said it in that video, but the style of her stickers are so good. And yeah, I don't know, like this is the part I've said before, just that, sorry, I'm getting all twisted, that a half box, it does not equal another half box. A quarter box doesn't equal another quarter box, or a checklist doesn't equal another checkbox or something. So, you can have like kits that have all the right pieces in it and all that, but the style of the actual stickers themselves, and I think by proxy, the actual person who's making the stickers, that all comes through. And the style of Crafts by Towie stickers are just so good to me. Probably my favorite, honestly, of any shop available. I really, really like the style of her kit. So, and just her stickers in general. Obviously, I'm a huge fan. So that was a genuine rant from my heart, but I am going to take now to plug that I do have a coupon code with this shop and a freebie. So, but genuinely, that was very, very genuine. I do feel that way. My coupon code is Lauren OCT. And my freebie, you just put my name in the notes to get it. All that information, as well as all the other freebies that I have, will be down below. I have coupon codes, freebies, or links for most, if not all, of the shops that I'm going to be using in this plan with me today. Oh, something else. I know I'm doing the date covers here, which I pretty much do this very similar every time, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But something I do want to remind you of at the beginning of the video is if you are watching this video and it's not looking like it's great quality, this video is filmed in 4K or 1080p, so if you have a good internet connection, but the video doesn't look great, just click on the three dots that are probably on the right side of the video, somewhere around the video, and you can select like advanced to make sure that you're viewing this video in the best quality possible, because it's a high quality video and it's better to watch Plan With Me's in high quality if it's available. So just a reminder that you can do that on this YouTube video, and you can select the quality of any video that you see, but this video does have 1080p, so cool. Anyways, all right, so I did the date covers, again, pretty standard. I like to just cut up pieces of deco, and then I use a lot of honey inked branches, flowers, and dots to kind of decorate around them. I also use some Olive Planner Co. butterflies, and then the sidebar that I am working on here is, I really like how it turned out. I used up at the top, I already did this, but up at the top I used a floral, and then one of the little calendars that comes from her kit, which is not in her new kit format, but sorry if I'm not supposed to tell anybody this yet, Tal, but Tal let me know that maybe that could be coming back to the kit format. Yay! So sorry, Tal, if you're listening, if I just spilled the beans there, but I'm excited about it. And then some of the deco from the kit and a paper trail plan sticker. And then, yeah, down here, I just like to mark my week of work from home with some white deer stationery stickers. That is the Rachel label from Bloom Paper Studio. And then, of course, just adding some deco around it. And I think that's kind of it. The dividers are from the kind of scallop ones are from Jackson Pepper, and then the dot ones that I used are from Bloom Paper Studio as well. All right, on to the week. It was my sister's birthday here, so just marking that with some stickers from the kit, and then some Sadie stickers, celebratory kind of banners and like confetti stickers. I also marked my meetings the same way that I did, same way every day, and the same way that I did in my last plan with me using, not my last plan with me, my last Crafts by Towie plan with me, where I used some, well, I can talk about it on another day. Took Steven to physical therapy this day, so I marked that. And then I also got a massage this day, which, by the way, if you're watching this video and some of this sounds familiar, I did a plan ahead on this week. So if you go back on my channel, there's like a Mintu Studio plan ahead video. That's the same week. So you'll see what did work out and what didn't. Spoilers, I was supposed to go to Tahoe that weekend. That didn't happen because of the fires, so not there, but some of the other stuff earlier in the week, the plans will sound familiar. I did end up booking myself a massage this day, not a fancy one, just at like a little place I got a Groupon for. It was fine, but definitely not super fancy schmancy. And then I also I went to Phil's, I picked up lunch, and I got coffee. I think I walked there at lunch, and I called my sister, although I didn't mark that down. I just remember walking and calling my sister for her birthday and FaceTiming her that day. Okay, moving on to Tuesday, again, mark the meeting. So I took a little layering arrow from the kit, and then I cut up a little bit of deco and a little bit of a Bloom Paper Studio divider, put that on top. So that was kind of how I mark meetings every day. Steven and I went to do a home tour, still in the house buying process, so I used the Crafts by Towie Scallops circle every day this week, so I used it for that this day. I edited a plan with me, and I did something similar to what I've been doing. I've been really liking using White Deer stationery clipboards and cutting up a tiny little bit of floral so it's peeking out and just kind of looks like a custom floral clipboard that matches the kit. I've been enjoying doing that, so I did that with the laptop as well. And then that evening, one of my friends was in town who lives across the country normally, so I went over to another one of our friends' houses and we all had dinner together and hung out that night. And then I did, of course, I like to cut up florals and place them kind of horizontally and make a little floral scene, so I did that day. I had 3 meetings on Wednesday. I marked that I did a lot of cleaning and I did laundry. I thought this was really cute. I had some like travel kind of to-dos that I had to mark. So I used a to-do script from a little arrow from the kit, and then a Letters to Apollo travel little airplane, and then cut down a checklist to mark that I had to cancel my Tulum tickets. We were supposed to go there for a bachelorette party, but we changed the location, so I had to cancel that. And then I also booked tickets to Palm Springs because I'm going to a wedding there. And then I marked that I went out to dinner with 3 of my girlfriends. The girl whose bachelor party was in Tulum and wedding is in Palm Springs. She was in town for a bridal shower, so we all went out to dinner. So I used a sticker from the kit to mark that, and then afterwards some of my girlfriends came over to my house and we had some drinks and just hung out until pretty late in the evening, because it's not all the time that everyone's in town. So we did that, and I used a White Deer stationery sticker for the wine glass there. So then Thursday was the day where my plans went kind of all Willy Wonka, if you will. Like, this is when we were supposed to be heading up to Tahoe for the fires, but this is when the fires kind of originally kicked in. You'll see I have another plan ahead for the next week where I'm supposed to be going to Tahoe, or maybe 2 weeks later, and that got canceled as well. So that was kind of it. It was really sad. There was a lot of damage that happened because of those wildfires there. It's really quite tragic, actually. But anyways, I ended up just Instacarting something that day, groceries, because I didn't think I was going to be there, so we didn't have a lot. And then I worked really late this evening, so I actually did a whole bunch of fancy stuff there. You can see layering florals and all of that. All the bows that I used are from my spoiled planner, the little foil bows to foil the icons. And then I'm just marking here with the 3rd box from the kit. I love her 3rd boxes. Again, decorating it with some Bloom Paper Studio dividers, that dot divider that I love, just to mark that we canceled going up to Tahoe because of the fires there. And then a little kind of floral bouquet thing down at the bottom. Same way that I, same kind of thing. I use a bunch of honey ink deco and Olive Planner Co. butterfly to mark all of that. I marked payday on Friday. I thought that was really cute, layering the florals with the honey ink branches and the butterfly and the little payday arrow. Loved how I did that. And then I had a pretty free afternoon. It was a summer Friday. I was supposed to be in Tahoe, so I had some time to film a plan with me that day. Just used some stickers from the kit and a scallop circle to mark that. Steven and I then went on a date night this night to a place we had been wanting to go for forever, probably over a year, and it didn't disappoint. It was so good. It was like kind of a whiskey place almost, but like a really nice restaurant, and it was delightful. I really liked those long flowers and how I layered them. I did the similar kind of thing on the sidebar and on Monday. I only had 3 of them because I bought 3 deco sheets, of course. And then, but I really enjoyed how I layered that with the martini glass from Right There Stationery. I marked this evening, we watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which I had no idea was a play off of, well, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, it's a play off of a certain serial killer, which I figured out, or like a cult, which I figured out the whole movie. Okay, again, spoiler, so if you don't want to know, then stop listening, skip ahead a minute. But the whole movie I was sitting there going, Sharon Tate, I know that name. Where do I know that name from? And then it clicked at the end, like right before all the murder, I think. I don't even know. I didn't watch the end because I don't like scary movies, but it clicked like a half hour before the movie was over. Oh, that's my light, sorry. So I stopped watching. Anyways, I watched the first part of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Okay, moving on to Saturday. Again, this weekend was pretty boring because didn't have any plans because we thought we were going to be away, so I marked sleeping in with a paper trail plans script. I edited a plan with me, I filmed a plan with me, and then I went over to dinner at my parents' house with my sister and her boyfriend and my husband because that's all who was supposed to be in Tahoe this weekend all together. So I marked that, all cute. I love those silverware from White Door Stationery. I don't know why I never remember that I have them, so I rarely ever use them, but I thought they looked really cute here. On Sunday, I marked editing a plan with me, again using a paper trail plans script, and then a sticky note from the kit. Again, no longer in the kits, but I love them. I think they look so cute for just marking like little reminders and stuff. I went to Trader Joe's this day. Was this my first Trader Joe's fall order? I can't remember. Not order, grocery shopping. I can't remember. Sorry, this is all kind of off, not centered. I need to be better about that. We had some more home tours this day. Again, house buying. It's been almost a year of this whole process. Someday we'll get one. And I marked that pretty similar to how I marked it on Tuesday. And then, oh gosh, this was so, okay, right here, I'm layering some washi from the kit and kind of cutting it up and then using a scallop third box from Crafts by Towie. Again, layering some deco and a Crafts by Towie icon over top to mark that Steven and I, this night, we watched Raya and the Last Dragon, which I had not heard of. And then one of my cousins told me like, oh, that's a really good movie. You guys should watch it. And I guess it kind of stuck with Steven. She told us that a while ago, and he's like, let's watch it. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I don't care. It was so good, and I feel like people don't talk about it, but it's genuinely such a good movie. Like, as an adult, I mean, I love Disney movies, Disney Pixar movies, but 10 out of 10 recommend. It's really good. And not the best Disney Pixar movie, like, ever, but that's a really, that's like a Olympics of movies in my opinion, but it's really good. Totally recommend it. Okay, so I am putting all of the leftovers into my leftover sticker book. If you're new to my channel, once the sticker book is full, I will give it all away. I've gotten a couple messages recently asking if I've given the last one away. No, I haven't. I've been out of town for like 2 months, but I am back home for a couple weeks before I leave town again, so I'm going to try and do that soon. Try being the keyword, but I will update here and on my Instagram whenever that happens. Anyways, this is the whole spread. I love how it turned out. It was so easy to do, so fun. I think it turned out really beautifully. I'm a big fan of it. It looks really great in my cloud planner, my pink cloud planner, and rose quartz, I think is what it's called. But that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. Everything will be tagged on my Instagram, which is found down below. And I think that's it for me. Thanks, everybody. Bye.